All right, we are diving straight into the world of AI today. And let me tell you, we're going to be moving fast because the AI landscape, well, it's moving at a speed that's just mind-boggling. Trying to keep up can feel like a full-time job. So let's try to make some sense of it all together. So just how fast are we talking? Well, get this. In just one day, a single newsletter, just one, highlighted 43 brand new, distinct AI tools and developments. Yeah, 43. That's not a slow drift of innovation, right? That's a full-on fire hose. Okay, so when you're hit with 43 new things all at once, where do you even begin to wrap your head around it? It's a lot. So to make sense of this explosion, we're going to break it down. Think of it like a tour, and we're going to map this revolution across 4 key areas. And our first stop? It's the one closest to all of us, our own everyday lives. So here we are at stop number 1, your life, but powered by AI. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi movie concept anymore. AI is here, right now, as a real tool that you can use for, well, pretty much everything. From what's going on inside your head to the world right outside your front door. Let's start from the inside out, with your own thoughts. Imagine a journal that does more than just sit there while you write. What if it could actually help you understand yourself? That's what tools like Ponder are doing. They use smart AI prompts to kind of nudge you, to help you explore your own thoughts, track your moods, and just find a bit more clarity. Pretty cool, right? And it's not just about our inner world. AI is now shaping our physical spaces too. Take a tool called Madespace, for instance. It basically puts an entire interior design studio, one powered by a generative AI that's been trained by actual professionals, right into your pocket. So all of a sudden, any of us can design a room and have it look like a pro did it. This creative power isn't just stuck inside the house either. It extends to the world all around us. You know those boring Google Maps screenshots? Well, a tool called Dreamflow can take one of those and, get this, turn it into a breathtaking cinematic aerial video. It's literally turning flat, static data into moving, beautiful art. Okay, but this next one, this is probably the most mind-bending leap yet. We're not just talking about using AI inside our apps anymore. We're talking about AI building the entire app for us. This poem camera you're seeing? A person just described what they wanted, and an AI model designed the whole thing. The user interface, the style, everything. The line between having an idea and creating a real product is just vanishing. So as all these tools start to weave themselves into our personal lives, you can bet they're doing the exact same thing in our professional lives. But here's the key thing to remember. The big story isn't about AI replacing people. Not at all. It's about augmentation. AI is becoming this incredibly powerful co-pilot that's totally changing the way we work. I mean, just think about the old way of doing research for a report. Ugh, days of digging through articles, trying to connect dots between different sources. It's a grind. But now, tools like Wondrous can scan over 500 million resources to find what you need, like 10 times faster. And then AI co-writers like Papyrus can help you actually put the report together. The jump in efficiency is just, it's massive. And this kind of upgrade is happening all over the place. For builders, you've got BLACKBOX.AI, which already has over 15 million users. For coders, Colf is turning programming into a game of optimizing prompts. For communicators, you can build your own custom AI voice agents with Vogent. So the big takeaway here is that AI isn't some generic one-size-fits-all thing anymore. It's becoming a whole toolkit of specialized instruments for basically every job out there. All right, so if AI is changing how we live as individuals, and it's changing how we work, well, the next logical step is that it's going to change how our entire society works. So for this next stop on our tour, let's zoom out a bit and look at how AI is transforming our communities and even how we communicate with each other. Check out this number, $15.99 billion. That's the total budget for the city of San Francisco. I mean, that is such a massive number, it's almost impossible for any normal person to really understand it, right? To even begin to grasp where all that money is going. And you guessed it, this is where AI comes in. A tool called CivLab is designed to tackle exactly this kind of complexity. It uses AI to track that entire budget, plus all 35,000 city employees, and it gives regular citizens like you and me a real-time, easy-to-understand view of their own government. That's what you call civic empowerment, and it's being powered by AI. This whole idea of transparency is spilling over into the business world, too. Think about it, millions of people are now asking AI chatbots for recommendations and information. So a brand new, super important question has popped up for every company out there. What is the AI saying about us? And it's happening now. Already, 22% of marketers are actively using tools to monitor what AIs like ChatGPT are saying about their brand.
And this is a whole new frontier, because for the longest time, this kind of analysis was all about text, reading articles, tweets, reviews. But now, tools like Syncly Social can actually listen to the words being spoken in TikTok videos. They can pull out trends, see what people are saying about competitors, all from the audio. This is a huge deal. We're going beyond text and plugging directly into the massive, chaotic stream of social video.
Okay, so we've seen all these amazing apps that are changing our lives, our jobs, our whole society. But it begs the question, right? How on earth is all of this stuff being built so incredibly fast? For our last stop, we're going to peek under the hood and look at the developer's toolkit that's fueling this whole revolution. Probably the single biggest reason for this explosion is just how easy it's becoming to build this stuff. I mean, you've got platforms like deforge.io that let literally anyone build their own custom AI agent with no code. It's all just a simple visual drag-and-drop system. This is what they mean by the democratization of AI. It's happening right now. And of course, running in the background of all this creative energy is the stuff that makes it all work, the critical infrastructure. You have tools like AI Gateway, whose whole job is to make sure these new AI apps are reliable, secure, and always on. It's like the invisible plumbing of the AI world. You don't see it, but without it, the whole system would grind to a halt. So, there you have it. In just a few minutes, we've seen how AI is popping up everywhere. In our personal lives, our careers, our communities, and even in the tools used to build more AI. The pace is, well, it's dizzying. And all of this leads us to one final, really big question. I mean, just think about the path we're on. It feels like just yesterday, AI was something that existed in research papers and university labs. Today, as we've just seen, it's a daily explosion of real, practical tools. So that leaves this huge, kind of thrilling and maybe even a little scary question mark hanging over tomorrow, doesn't it? And that's really the thought I want to leave you with. If everything, and I mean everything, we just flew through came from one newsletter on one single day, what does that mean for next week, or next month, or next year? What happens next? Honestly, that's the question that defines the new reality we're all living in. Thanks for coming along for the ride.